The most dangerous way to ruin your life isn't a massive, explosive failure. It's not waking up tomorrow and losing everything in a single day. It's much quieter than that. It's the slow, comfortable numbness of doing just enough to get by. Think about your daily routine right now. You aren't failing your classes. You aren't getting fired from your job. You aren't ruining your health entirely. From the outside, you look fine. But you know, deep down, that you are operating at about 30% of what you're actually capable of. You are quiet, quitting on your own potential. You aren't failing. You're just coasting. And that is the most terrifying position you can possibly be in. When you fail miserably, it hits you like a truck. It wakes you up. If you hit rock bottom, the pain forces you to change. It forces you to look in the mirror and say, never again. But comfort? Comfort is a slow poison. When your life is good enough, you lose the urgency to make it great. You sit in class or at your desk hyping up the things you're going to build. You tell yourself, next month, I'm locking in. Next month, I'm starting that business, hitting the gym every single day, mastering that skill. But then the weekend hits. You have a little bit of money, a little bit of free time, a comfortable bed, and a streaming subscription. The friction of starting something hard feels too heavy, so you tell yourself, I'll start Monday. You stretch your laziness out to fill the gaps of your comfort. You've mistaken safety for progress. Let's look at the two tracks your life can take right now. Track 1. The coasting spectator. This is where 95% of people reside. They treat their youth like a waiting room. They do the bare minimum required to keep their parents, their teachers, or their bosses off their back. And then they dedicate the rest of their waking hours to consuming other people's realities. They watch other people play the game of life from the safety of the stands. Track 2. The high-stakes player. These are the people who realize that good enough is the enemy of excellence. They look at a stable, average life, and it terrifies them more than failure ever could. When they have a free evening, they don't look for ways to kill time. They look for ways to invest it. They lock themselves in a room, cut out the noise, and obsess over building something that outlives their current circumstances. They don't wait for a crisis to force them to grow. They manufacture their own pressure. I know exactly how easy it is to fall into track 1 because I spent a massive portion of my life there. I used to look at my life and think I was doing great just because I wasn't falling behind. I was getting the grades, keeping up appearances, and checking the standard boxes. But every night when I turned off my monitor, that quiet thought would crawl back into the frame. Is this really it? Am I just going to cruise through my prime years doing the absolute minimum? I was treating myself like a background character in my own movie. I was waiting for some external event, some lucky break, or some magical wave of motivation to change my life for me. But no one is coming to save you. No one is going to knock on your door and hand you the discipline you've been putting off. The realization that you are entirely responsible for your own mediocrity is a brutal pill to swallow. But it's the only one that will wake you up. If you want to win, you have to become your own boss. You have to stop quiet quitting on your potential today. Open your calendar. Look at the empty spaces in your week. If you don't actively build a routine to fill those voids with execution, I guarantee you the world will fill them with garbage. You will drift right back into the scrolling, the gaming, and the comfortable stagnation. Set one non-negotiable rule for tomorrow. Wake up, set a responsible alarm, and accomplish one hard, high-impact task before noon. Whether that's writing the first page of your project, hitting the gym until it hurts, or learning that complex skill you've been terrified to touch. Knock out the hard thing first. Build an anchor point for your day. You are currently standing at the starting line of the rest of your life. Every single day you choose comfort over execution, you are signing a contract to stay exactly who you are right now. Stop watching the clock tick down. Stop being an audience member for someone else's success. Put the phone down, face the friction, and start building a reality that is actually worth documenting. Go live your life.